All right. You ready?
We here.
Okay.
Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And guess what? I got the lovely Miss T. Okay? Introduce yourself, Miss T.
What's up, y'all? I am Miss T, the author of Harlem Heron. How y'all doing tonight?
Every now and then right now is guess what? Me and T, Miss T have became great friends over the course. We both was profiled on the famous Infomine channel. Shout out to Infomine. And right now is what I used to always go at it with Miss T about, when he did hers, is like right now is she came
Mhm.
along and hit a million before mine actually hit a million. And where's yours at this present time?
About almost 2.7.
2.7. So, folks, listen, if you want to know anything about Miss T, Harlem Heron, right now is guess what? She's a legend. Right now, she did it on the woman's side. And see, a lot of times people, like if you look at Power and you look at how he got, like 50 got that, Kane and raising Kane and his mom being the queen pin and all this other stuff like that. So these are what you look at. Not that she glamorized anything or whatever, but that was a queen pin because of the connection that she had way back when. And it's not what we did, it's how we do it. So we're not here to glamorize anything because once again, I denounce my gangsterism. I denounce my streetism. I don't got time for that. So, but guess what? Like I said right now, was what me and Miss T, gonna do is we built a relationship and we talk about everything from A to Z, especially when it comes down to relationship. Something that we saw, right now, and I call up about. Here it is a situation about this girl and this guy. They on social media. And basically, I guess the guy they met on social media and they did an arrangement. Look, I'm gonna fly you out. So I'm gonna fly you out to L.A., New York, Vegas, wherever I'm gonna fly you out to. Even right now, that's like I'm gonna fly you out to Paris. So here it is. The girl got all the way there. The guy paid for everything. Then all of a sudden, right now, was I guess he wanted some, booty. He wanted some what cheeks, as he called it. So the girl decided that you know what? Listen, I'm not giving you none. So automatically that changed the whole complexity of that trip. So to me right now is to me, if I'm dealing with somebody, first of all, right now is if you marry, you shouldn't be doing that. You should stay loyal. Or you got a woman or you got a man, you're supposed to stay loyal to that person. But right now, if y'all people that's out there that playing these games or whatever, put all great expectation on the table.
Yep.
What do you think, Miss T?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You got to put the video up so they can see it because maybe they didn't
I
see it.
don't see. Okay, I don't even know how can I do it from here. Let me see if I can do it from
Or
here.
on your phone.
I got it on my phone. Let me see if I can do it from here. Can I do from here? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I don't give a fuck. Are you really taking me all the way back to the fucking airport? You really taking me back to the airport?
Now, basically,
You
he
taking me
flew
back
this
to
chick out to LA. She stayed at his house, slept in his bed, and he didn't get any. So he dropping her back off to the airport.
what are you talking
He
about?
mad, he tight.
No, you're lame as fuck. No, you're fucking lame. You're lame. Just take me to the fucking airport. Just get me there. Just get me there. My crib, titties out, stuff like that. Taking showers in my shower. Nigga, it's my body. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't have to give you my Gucci. Are you okay? No. I don't have to give you my Gucci. Lay in my bed? No. I'll get dropped off. Nigga. Oh, I don't even know why the fuck I came here. Look, I don't even. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Stop recording me. Stop recording me, nigga. Hey, don't fly her out. Give me the phone. You lame ass nigga, because you ain't getting no fucking phone. Nigga, whatever.
All right, well, that's cool, Glaze.
Make sure you give me my fucking confirmation number. What? Ain't no confirmation number. What you need? Ain't no confirmation number. Catch the flight. I catch the flight. Buy your own ticket. Make sure you the cheats. So there you go. Sit back and think about that. Like to me,
Right.
that's crazy. Because once again, like I said right now, first of all, like I say, I heard of certain things being done way back when, but back then, to me, like right now, hold on, wait, I don't play those type of games. Number one, first of all, like I say, if you do certain things, like to me, I done took girls different places or whatever, but guess what? It's their choice. So I didn't get caught up into that because once again, desperate people do desperate things. So to me, if I decided that I want to take the chance and try to get to know this individual and I want to bring her somewhere or whatever, whether it's a trip, a vacation, it didn't matter to me because once again, back then I used to change my girls like I changed my underwears. So even though when you bring somebody out there, you're taking a chance unless you put everything on the
On
table.
the
Say,
table. You got
listen,
to make it clear.
yeah, I'm
You
going
fly
to,
a chick out. It's like, listen, I want to fly you out, and we're gonna do this, 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 and I want some sex.
you know, like I said right now, you got to have all that established before you buy that plane ticket. How you pronounce the name? Demio? Domi
Domio look like
Domio.
Domio.
You got to have all that established before them saying you get that plane ticket. So here it is right now. Somebody else, huge. They say it was scripted, but this happened all the time. I never kick a shorty out for it, but in the morning I took her home and blocked her. Okay. Now, but listen to this. The legendary Miss T, Uptown Finest. All right. But sit
Hide
back
the
and think about it.
truth.
So even right now, like if you sit back and you think about that, I'm saying right now where it's like to me, you know, if I was single and I was in out there in that world, it's like right now I'm telling a young lady, let's go out. So we talk about let's go out. Hey, listen, I want to go to Paris, but I'm letting you know ahead of time. If we go
Right,
to Paris, you know, right now
right.
we're gonna have a good time on me. We're gonna go shopping. But right now is guess what? We going all the way. So if you want to be on that, if you want to be on that Virgin Mary stuff, guess what? Don't come. So I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm not gonna let you waste my time. But all that stuff should be established immediately.
Facts, facts,
You know,
facts. I
Be-
don't think nobody. If somebody said, "T, I want to fly you to Paris," you know what I'm saying, and it's like Paris. I will think that they may be expecting something when I got there, so I have to make that choice. If I
Mhm.
am I going to go to Paris with this person? Do I find them attractive enough? Because number one, Paris, that's very far away and too far to be getting left. So it's like you gotta, and if they don't say it, then that would be for me to say, listen, what are you expecting?
exactly.
What are you expecting when we get there?
Mhm. And,
So
and,
yeah,
and see,
that was crazy.
everybody's different. But once again, when you doing things, you got to remember, okay, it's a different time and era. Because once again, guess what? When we was coming up, it was nothing like that. We didn't. We the bottom line. Everything was clear from the beginning. You knew exactly where you stand from the very beginning. It was no effing about it. But in the same token, once again, you know right now, if you dating somebody and you want to do certain things or you want to take it to the next level, you have to. The different in life, we can always under communicate. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? We know we can always over communicate, but you should never under communicate. You want to let people know crystal clear, this is my expectation. So once again, whether it's Vegas, whether it's LA, whether it's coming to New York, Chicago, have clear expectation. Because
Right.
these days in time, what they talk about? Human sex trafficking. So the bottom line, even if she hop on that plane thinking she gonna meet old Bob, this guy was nice. Some of these other guys probably would have drug her, and you know what's the next?
And that's another thing you got to worry about. You just flying out to another state with somebody, and she stayed at his house because he was like, "You was in my bed." It's like, girl, he could have poked you with a needle while you was asleep. Like you just don't know. Like I don't know what that was about, but the guy he just said it. Hugh, he said men can't ask for sex because it's weird. Why? It's not what you say; it's how you say it. You know, and you can
Okay,
start off a
I'm gonna
conversation
put that
by saying,
comment
"Listen,
back up. It's back up. It's back up
right,
there. What you talking about?
right. Men can't ask for sex like that without looking weird. Why? Again, it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Hmm? But
And
what,
it's so many ways you can say it, and you can start off by saying, "Listen, I don't want to offend you, but I find you attractive, and I want to make love to you," or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to be crafty about it, and you have some women whether they thought about doing it with you in the first place, depending on your delivery. You just never know what might happen. But why not ask for it? Why assume that you're gonna get it? Like you can't assume that you're gonna get it.
no, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's about the communication. It's about the respect. It's about putting it out there in the ahead of time. Once
Right.
again, right now is guess what? If I'm meeting you, okay, on social media, and that's like right now, hypothetically, saying right now, if I'm single, you single, and I'm meeting you for the very first time, we start kicking it. we develop a rapport or whatever, and we going back and forth. So once again, even through the phone conversation, through like right now, FaceTime now, because everybody got FaceTime or with these smartphones. So right now
Right.
we going back and forth. So I'm watching your little style, your day to day, and how you move, and you watch my little style day to day, how
Right.
we move. And then right now I'm saying, you know what? Listen, you know what? Hey, I want to come see you. Or right now was you like, well, I want to come see you, or whatever the case may be. But it's like right now is as we kicking it, it's like I like your style. Like I said, I think we can probably do something. So it's you putting this stuff out there, and you going through the fill out process. Because only thing really is like the dating game online. So it's the dating game that we're doing through social media, like eHarmony, Match.com, and all the other stuff that they got out there. But you want to see if we compatible. But once again, like I say, if I'm coming to you or you coming to me, it's like, wait a minute, we already got to establish what to expect, you know? So it's not like it's going to be like, wait a minute, like somebody's like going to be disappointed.
Right. And anyway, first of all, how you flying out somewhere? I don't know if she did it or not, but whether you flying out or homie lived down the block, these days y'all got to start asking people what their status is. And if they get offended, it is what it is. It's nothing wrong with that because let me let y'all know something. HIV does not have a look like it did back in the days. I know chicks with thick, fat asses, HIV positive. Crazy. A lot of people are now because of the pharmaceutical companies. Instead of taking 30 pills like in the 80s, you could only got to take one pill. And a lot of people HIV is undetected. But still, whether you could give it to me or not, I need to know what you got, if you got it or not. So if anything, y'all need to be asking what somebody's status is. Y'all think a fat ass ain't sick? Y'all bugging.
But you look
I
what you
know for
say.
a fact because I know some people.
Look what you say. A fat booty.
A fat
A
ass, yeah.
booty. But guess what? You remember right now is it's a song out. Never trust a big butt and smile. That girl is poison, 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 poison. I never
Right.
trust a big butt and smile. See, and that's what I'm saying. Perception is everything. But once again, right now, what are we doing? How the hell desperate people do desperate things? So once
Yeah.
again, that woman got on a plane. And like she say, obviously she was not attracted to the guy. She didn't have
Right.
no interest in that guy. But yet and still regards to what? She laid up in that man's bed. She walk around
Right.
as he said to that little video, showing her, titties and all that showing up or whatever. So the bottom line is right now, he getting all worked up. He getting all
And it seemed like he probably said something that she may have been attracted to, but when she got there, it was different. So I don't know. He could have been telling lies or just not being as honest. And when she got there, it was a whole different thing. And she just like her attraction just went.
hey, but let me hold up. Let me hear somebody say something. Snow Bunny. Let's read what Snow Bunny say. Snow Bunny say, I did that once back in 1990. No cell phone, nothing. As soon as I seen him, I went to the counter to buy a ticket to go home.
Wow.
Right. Sit back and think about it. But once again, like I say, as Snow Bunny say, I did that once back in 1990. No cell phone, nothing. As soon
Right.
as I seen him, I went to the counter to buy a ticket and went home. So once again, like you said right now, is man, like what is our society is turning into? Like desperate people do desperate things because once again, he is if he's in L.A. You mean to tell me you can't find you a little cutie in LA? What happened or what was about her that based you right now? Like, yo, man, listen, I'm going to invest in her. She can possibly be the one. I'm going to fly her out here. The difference is right
Right.
now because the people you know in your neighborhood, like, oh, man, I'm not messing with him. He's a square or whatever. I don't know. Or
I
he's
don't know
not
what she
with
thought
that. I
or
don't know.
me either. I don't know.
But,
That's
but
crazy.
see, then look what Snow Bunny went on to say. Girl, he looked nothing like he said he looked and tried to come
Mhm.
with roses. Oh,
But the
okay.
difference with what we just saw, they got FaceTime, so she saw how he looked. But again, something turned her off, and she was like, "You lame. You ain't giving you my coochie." And I'm sure he may have asked for it because he was like, "Damn, you ain't give me the cheeks or whatever." And maybe she just felt he was lame. I don't know. She
Look,
said, "Yo, I was 19 and fine as a motherfucker." I know that's right. She said, "I'm 51 now." I know that's right, Snow Bunny.
but look at this brother right here. He go like this. What does this brother say? He go, cool cap 75. I did something on you Yahoo. I met someone online. I saw her. I said, hell nah, and drove away. Always got the talent, you know? But once again, even back then, it's totally different than it is now. Right now,
Yeah,
is y'all got option.
right.
Like I told you right now, folks. Listen, like me and Miss T, we met. And like I said, we got a common interest. Our story was both on the Infomine YouTube channel. Right now is in here it is right now. We built a friendship through that. Because once again, I'm like bugging out. I'm like, how the heck you gonna come along and you gonna surpass me? My story is out before yours. So we built the friendship or whatever, and we built the bond, and we talk about anything from A to Z. And right
Yeah,
now is if anybody know anything about Miss T, check out her book. She, saying subscribe to her YouTube channel, just follow her on IG, order her book. She got you got 2 or 3 books out there.
4.
Oh, damn, 4 books out there. And not only that, she just profile on BET, Trap Queen. So once again, like right now is, when you sit back and you watch and you look and she see, and not only that, she had a hell of a bond, a friendship, a brotherhood with the late Alberto Alpo Martinez. So once again, she done seen it all. So anybody right now see her or approach her or whatever, automatically you better be on your A game. You can't come to her, hey girl, you can't come to her. Excuse me, miss. What's your name? Where can I take you out tonight to the park? You know what I'm saying? I have you home before it's dark. Come but once again, like I say, folks, listen, follow her, check her out. Real down to earth, I'm saying, lady. I'm not
yeah.
sitting here telling you anything. I seen her in personally. And once again, right now, is guess what? Here it is, glasses on, glasses not. She still gonna look at just as good. So once again, I just want you to understand it's no catfish there. But in the same token, no, but am I lying?
Right.
100%.
Yeah. That
But what I'm saying
catfishing
is
thing is
that's
crazy.
being real. So once again, like you said right now, is to me, Miss T, even back in the days, like I said, you don't see it all. You don't probably have people came at you from left field, even now, probably all up in your DM. But once again, is that going to work for you? Hey, girl, hey, look, I want you to come to what's that place, Dubai? What's that place called?
Yeah, Dubai.
Dubai. So we already know Dubai is exotic. So somebody
Uh-huh.
invites you to Dubai, what you expecting?
Right. Right. And that's another thing. Women, like you just got to be careful with what you accept. And it's like, okay, if somebody offer you something, do you necessarily have to accept it? Because their expectations might not be what you're expecting. So, got to be more careful.
Hey, somebody asked a question, and I'm gonna go here. Cool Kev 75. What kind of guy Miss T won't mess with?
You know what? Let me tell you something. I am like so. I love to laugh. I love to have fun and just bug out. I'm into old music, so somebody who can make me laugh and into that old music, But I don't want nobody coming to me thinking that I'm looking for the same type of dudes that they read about in my book or saw in my documentaries. No, 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 no. I don't need nobody claiming to be something. I don't even want to hear about what you did it back in the days. Yeah, we could talk, but I don't want it. I don't want to hear it just because you're trying to impress me, thinking that that's what I still like. No, I'm so simple these days. I really am.
And you know
So
where that comes from? That comes from right now is once you have experienced so many different other things in life, And not
Yeah.
only that, like, we experienced all that stuff at a young age because we grew
Right.
up in an environment like camera action. And see, people
Yep.
don't understand. Sometimes you become a product of your environmental area. And to me, that's
Right.
what happened to me. So once again, like you say, it's like you don't have to be shy, but you have to be real. And like to me, like what used to excite me no longer excite me. So
Right.
even right now, back in
It
the day, people
don't.
understand, like when doing a hike, when I made as much as 40 a day, guess what?
Right.
I was not happy. Despite I was able to do what the hell I want to do, I was not happy.
I said
Despite
it. Money don't always equal happiness.
I
It
know
pay the bills, but it don't always equal
I was not
happiness.
happy. So that's why I'm trying to tell you right now, me being 91 and a half, I'll be 92 in 4 more months. December 1st, I'll be 92 years old. But guess what? I'm more happy now. I'm at peace. I'm a law abiding, you know what I'm saying? Law abiding, productive citizen, married, you know what I'm saying? Got my shit together. I don't got time for it. I can, right now, is guess what? I can be at home. I don't got to go, we don't got to go nowhere. We don't got to do anything. And
Right.
that's what people have to understand. So that's why I want people to understand, like something that you say, like what you are and who you are today. So the difference is, yeah, when you was younger, like it's a passage in the Bible. When I was a child, I thought as a child. I act as a child. But when I became a grown up, I put away all childish stains. So what used to, right now you find interesting, enticing. Oh man, kids, tricks are, hey, get away from me, boy. Tricks are for kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like yeah, I don't need all that extra stuff. I like grown ass men, not like if you're still doing your thing, it's cool, but you still got people with the jury and the this and the that, and I'm not impressed. When I say I don't care what kind of car none of that. I'm not impressed by none of it because if the bank still owns your car, you don't own it. So it's like none of that really impresses me. I'm like so past all of that, but it's unfortunate that it's still a lot of guys my age, a little older. I don't know if they didn't get their little 15 minutes of fame and they just want to do it now. Sometimes I get it, but is it necessary? No, it's really not. Because I'm sure so many other more important things that some of these guys can be doing, probably for their kids or parents, than to be trying to impress the streets. I'm not with all that. Nope, I'm not with that.
And Miss T, can you read that comment from Walter Lee?
Um, I greatly respect people who display Largus. Good one, pumping her content, bro. It shows you are a big man. Yeah, he always does. No hate is great. Absolutely. I love that. And Miss T is very easy on the eyes. Well, thank you.
And you know what? Shout out to Walter Lee. Because once again, this is somebody that been on my platform. I've been telling the brother send me his information so I can send him a signed copy. I never
Okay.
got the information. Hey, look, I ain't no longer glazed. I don't go around banging. I don't do none of that crazy stuff. But I appreciate as far as some of the things that I have learned from him being on my platform. Something that he said to me about, with people, sometimes we can be emotionally immature. And I thought that was so deep and so powerful. So once
Mhm.
again, all wise man seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. And to me, when I can learn from people that's on and come onto the platform, because like I always try to tell people, if you're gonna come on my platform, be mindful, be respectful. We can
Right.
go from there. So Walt Lee, I love him, I respect him, and right now
Thank you, Walter Lee.
I learn a lot from them or whatever. But once again, folks, just in case you're just joining us or you just tuning in, right now, what me and Miss T is talking about is this young lady, okay, this guy flew this young lady out to Los Angeles. And basically, right now, I guess she was, been at his place for a few days and walking around, with her little, what I'm saying, panties and
Goods out.
t-shirt, t-shirt and your panties on, and right now she didn't want to give no cheeks. So once again, to me, what we're trying to get established before you bring somebody out there, say before somebody come, I'm saying you send for somebody. If you send for me, are we going to smash? If I
Right. You
send for you
gotta ask.
and
You
you
gotta
meet
ask.
me in Paris, or you meet me in Dubai, or you meet me in Africa, or you meet me in London, or you meet me in Vegas, LA, New York, Chicago, are we going to smash? So once again, I think grown-ups need to put that on the table immediately, so it won't be no misunderstanding.
See, but he probably needs to mature. He needs to mature a little more because if you find somebody out again just to have sex, you don't know who she is, you don't know what she might have, you don't know her status. It's like, come on. That's what you doing out here in these streets? Just flying chicks in for me. She could have been a setup chick. She could have knew people in LA and been like, yo, I'm going to so and so house because he may have bragged about something and he could have been a Vic. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So on both sides, it just was not good.
Yeah, and to me, even right now, she could have put herself in a lot of danger
Right.
because once again, if he was a psychopath, guess what? That wouldn't have been no video. So she was lucky that he didn't have some mental illness issue. Whereas right now, is guess what? We've been reading that story some month later, how this young girl went out there to LA and this guy chopped up and did away with her body or whatever. So you're right. She got lucky with that. So automatically, folks, you can't put yourself, what I'm saying, in harm way. You don't supposed to put yourself in harm way with this human trafficking and all this nonsense going out there. Ain't that much of going away with somebody you don't know in the first place.
That's a
Understand who's
fact.
who and what's
That's a
what.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Guys out here just raping chicks. It's like, I don't know what she was thinking about. I mean, I hope, you know what? Somebody, you said that somebody said it was a skit. I hope so, because if that was real, she looking crazy.
They both
I'm
are.
hoping that it was a skit because it's like, Ma, you all on camera.
But Miss T, sit back and think about it. Whether it's a
Mm,
skit or not, this stuff do
right.
happen.
It
This
does.
stuff
That's what I'm
see,
saying.
a lot of times we see on TV, a lot of times we see on so it's real because it's
Yeah,
happening. But the difference right now is now being reported. So once again, when you look at it and see what's going on, like Snow Bunny say, can't seem to meet any real grown ass man anymore. Girl, nah, I'm good too. But like
yeah.
you said right now, is guess what? Because once again, nobody like this. I'm 91 and a half in 4 months. I'd be 92. I don't got time to wait. I'm not gonna
And
wait
you
somebody.
looking good, baby, for 91.
Hey, look, I'm like Smokey James. What did it say? Smokey James, Rick James, Smokey James, and Smokey Robinson, Rick James. You're looking good all over
Right.
again.
It's
You know?
unfortunate, Snow Bunny. It's a lot of grown ass boys out here, and it's sad. It's really, really sad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have no explanation for their behavior. Miss T, what he said, am I going to get married? Who was that?
Hold on. Oh, you look at you. Go ahead, Miss T. And you ain't even got your glasses on. Hey,
Miss T,
hey, Miss T,
I
put your
guess he said, are
glasses
you
on.
going to get married or are you going to sample the cuisine? Well, I'm divorced. I'm happily divorced. And when I say happily, me and my ex are like we tight, like we cool, we're friends. So I didn't have one of those crazy divorces, but I might get married again one day, maybe.
All right.
But I'm too
I mean,
busy right now.
how many times you been married, Miss T? If you don't mind me asking.
Shit, I feel like I've been married all my life, but legally once.
Legally once. All right.
Yeah.
Some brother here. Read this comment.
Very dangerous in these times, especially if you got money up. Definitely got to be careful. And that's another thing. Not saying that I got anything, but what I'm saying is, even my sister, if I say, yo, I might tell her, like, yo, I just met somebody, or she'd be like, who is he? Where he from? Do he know you from before? Has he seen your stuff? She's so, her thing is like, is it
Protective.
because you miss T or or he hasn't seen all that? So, you got to be careful. I'll be careful with a lot of stuff myself. So, because people might feel like, oh, okay, it might be a come up because can't take everybody everywhere.
Hey, read this comment right here.
Hit them young girls with the real knowledge about them streets, Miss T, and how easy they can lose their lives for a foolish decision. Absolutely. First of all, we see it all the time. I want to talk about this too. Now that he said something like that, and I'm not saying it's foolish, but for these young girls, because in the last couple of months, females in like their early 20s, one was actually 20 years old, where she had a 3-month old baby, and the baby fall and ran up behind her on 96. She and shot her in the head. Y'all gotta be careful with who y'all having babies with out here. It's just like you got to. You got to be selfish with, you should be selfish with your body. You should be selfish with who you are co-parenting with. Y'all got to be selfish with that, because this young man, off of emotion, and I wrote that in my, which book did I write that in? Or it might be the new one. But what I experience, men sometimes can be a little more emotional than sometimes women are. They do get in their feelings, and that jealousy kicks in. And next thing you know, he gonna be in jail for the rest of his life because he done shot his baby mother. Like, for these young girls, be selfish with it. Don't just be quick to have these babies out here. I don't get it. Y'all think y'all in love, but you really in lust. And the next thing you know, that lust just turns to ill. Why did I do that? And now you're bringing up a baby. You're not co-parenting properly or at all. It's just crazy. So yeah, 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 yeah. Oh,
You know what?
Farrah. Hi, Farrah. Hi, Farrah from Florida.
Florida. What's up, Farrah? How you doing, baby girl? Hey, you know what? Even with that situation right now is, I got Doctor Elisa, and we be doing some things together, and hopefully, probably we all can get on, right now in these type of event and talk about different things. Right now, shout out to Doctor Elisa, shout out to Miss Dr. Something that she say, because once again, we go way back. I'm talking about when I was like 17, 16. And
Wow.
she brought up that incident about the young lady,
Mm,
Mons right now is like, walking around with her, saying like, she's supposed to meet the guy in the park and he's supposed to bring her some clothes. Despite right now they done had some bad experience in the past. But once again, he lured her to the park on the
right,
false pretense saying that he
right.
had some clothes and stuff for the baby. So to me,
Oh,
like right now, it's something the doctor say. And she say like now these kids, it's unfortunate they're not gonna grow up to know their moms. And right now, it brought tears to my eyes. And
yeah.
why it brought tears to my eyes? Because once again, I had to relive my past. And right now is like some of the young
Okay.
ladies that I was
Right.
responsible for their death and guys. And so you sit back and think about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes things hit home like, damn,
Right. I
I
get
was
it.
that sick. I was once a part of the problem. That's
Yeah.
why I'm trying so hard to right my wrong and fix that. And
Right.
once again, we all get caught up into that mental illness, mental health awareness, not want to raise a hand and saying it's something wrong with us. It's signs that's
Yeah.
out there that if we address it properly, we don't have to worry about taking these young lady life, taking these young man life, taking anybody life.
And with that girl who met the guy, everybody who's just coming in, we talking about a video that's going viral. A young lady allowed a guy to fly her out to LA. He didn't get any sex, so he was driving her back to the airport, and he was mad. He actually canceled her ticket, and they was arguing back and forth. And again, anything could have happened. He could have been a different type of guy. He could have been very aggressive. She lucky she made it out his apartment house or wherever he was living at. Like, she lucky she even made it out, because if it was a different type of guy, I'm glad he wasn't that type of guy. She could have lost her life before she even left out them doors again. But I want to say something to you, Glaze. You just said something. Don't worry about righting your wrongs, because of course some things you can't change. But you have changed your behavior, you have changed your thought process, your mindset is different, and you helping others, so you on the right track to what you're doing. I know, I do understand that sometimes when certain subjects come up, it do take you back to what happened before. But we live and we learn, and like you said, we always a product of our environment. Suffered, a lot of us suffering with mental illness. I got PTSD, I got anxiety. I have my little mood swings every now and again. So because of the thing is, a lot of us are running around here undiagnosed, and people don't even realize that they're suffering. If you seen somebody get shot and laying on the ground, most likely you have PTSD from that and you don't even know it. So, but the thing is to recognize it, get some help. Therapy is great, you know. But yeah, but Back to that young lady. Yeah, that was crazy. She lucky she made it up out of there. He wasn't a different type
It-
of dude.
exactly, and that's what I'm saying right now is he was one of those guys that I think right now, honestly speaking, that I probably grew up. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
for
play it
them.
again.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Are you really taking me all the way back to the fucking airport? You really taking me back to the airport? And you're taking me back to the airport because of what? Tell me why. Give me no cheeks. Nigga, I'm not fucking obligated to give you my what? I flew you out. What are you talking about? Nigga, you're lame as fuck. No, you're lame as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're lame. Just take me to the fucking airport. Just get me there. Just get me there. My crib, titties out, stuff like that. Taking showers in my shower. Nigga, it's my body. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't have to give you my coochie. Are you okay? I don't have to give you my coochie. Laid in my bed? No. Oh, I don't even know why the fuck I came here.
See, folks, look at that right there. It's like all that could have been avoided. Once again, when there's no communication, there's no understanding. When there is no understanding, everything tend to be mass chaos. You got two consensual adults. So once again, right now, where it's like she took a ride, she got a free vacation. Okay, whether it's to LA or wherever it's at. But once again, I think what they should have done. Okay, right now, hold up, wait. I'm letting you know ahead of time. I am
Right,
very attracted to you.
right,
I like you. I like, what I'm saying right now, I want to get to know you in more way than one. I want to be intimate with you. I want to have sex with you. So right now
right.
is if you get your pretty butt on that plane, guess what? I'm letting you know. You know what I'm saying? What they say right now? Meet me in the club. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's going. Hey, wait a minute. It's going down. Whatever. I'm
Right.
letting you know. If you get on that plane and you come out here, guess what? It's going down. So once again, that's what
Right.
they should establish. But
And
once
you can't get mad at nobody for being real and honest. It's up to you to say yes or no, yay or nay. So if somebody's going to be honest with you about what they want, listen, it is what it is. But fellas, no means no. Let's make sure we keep that. No means no. You don't want to be a rapist, a turn into something you've never been, and next thing you know, you in prison for something crazy.
look what my man Hughes is saying.
Uh huh.
Some state there's already a law on this. If you bring her out, you got to send her back as well or face charges. Can't leave her stranded.
Oh, really?
See,
That's interesting.
because once again, it's a lot of
Ooh,
things that like I said, I don't know. Because once again, I think that game is like that's child play. That's what kids play. Because once again, grown up don't play like that. So to
right,
me, like right now
right,
is I never got caught up into that nonsense. So you right, no mean no, yes mean yes. So
right,
automatically, two consensual adults going to tell you, hey, look, yeah, you know what we're going to do. You
right.
know, see, these days in time right now is if a woman really like you, whatever, I'm letting you know when I get out there, I'm gonna tear your ass up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, So look right now, like so right now somebody gonna talk about when you get out there, I'm gonna tear you up, and then you gonna be
Right.
singing, then you gonna be saying, oh yeah, you gonna be singing that. Oh, me too horny. Oh, me too horny. Oh, me too horny. Come on. Hey,
Now,
look.
somebody say that, like Glaze just said it, and you still agree for that person to come out there. You can't be surprised that that's what he's out there for, or he's going to eventually ask for it. He said it already.
Mhm.
At least she showed up and didn't cash the ticket in for paper. I
Because you got people like that. You know what I'm saying? Period.
guess.
That's the difference. Here it is. Look at my man. He's from Cyprus.
In our projects, they once threw a woman off the butt naked, off the something butt naked, and she laid in the grass for hours until we forced the police to cover her body. That's
You,
real
you,
trauma for young people to see. Oh wow.
And our project, they once threw a woman off the roof, butt naked, and she lay in the grass for an hour until we forced the
Probably.
police to cover her body. That's real trauma for young people. Pardon me,
Absolutely.
off the roof. But right now is hold up, okay. I want some clarification. What building are you talking about? Are you talking about 1266? Because if you talk about 1266, come at Gardner Street And our pride, they once threw a woman off the roof butt naked, and she lay in the grass for hours until we forced the police to cover her body. That's real trauma for young people to see. So
Hell yeah.
now watch this. Garden Street, come back. Are you talking about right now something that happened in 1266? I want him to respond to that because I got another response to that. 1210. Okay, cool. See, yeah, all right. Because once again, like I say right now, see, I don't know about that. See, if he would have told me about the story from 1266, it was a young lady that jumped out of her out of the seventh floor apartment. She jumped out of the seventh floor because her mom caught her in the in the apartment with a guy. So
Oh
she
wow.
was afraid of
She
her
jumped out the
mom.
window.
Yeah,
Oh
she jumped out
wow.
the seventh floor. So that's why I say that's why when he say 1210, so I'm like, okay, cool. So I just want to make sure because once again, a lot of times we do forget. But once again, like I said right now, folks, listen, you can't tell people what to do or what not to do. But once again, knowing your audience, knowing that guy, knowing that female that you're getting involved with, because once again, you got to put everything on the table. You know what I'm saying? You have to put everything on the table because
That's it.
again, stop wasting people's time. If you know goddamn well you don't like this guy or you don't like this girl, don't waste their time. Right now, get out the way. If they giving you the best seat in their house and you don't want that best seat, get out the way and let somebody else that want that seat to get it. There's
Absolutely.
always somebody for somebody, you know.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
Kristen Soso, good channel, Gibbs. God bless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what make this a good channel? Because once again, when I able to have good guests, like the lovely Miss T, like this is a topic that came out, and what I want to do is I reach out to Miss T. Hey, listen, how you doing? What you got going on, girl? You know what I'm saying right now is I know you be doing your little fashion shoot, and I know BET be flying you out to the BET award, and right, you be doing you on the red carpet or whatever. I'm just asking as a friend, as your brother, can you come bless my channel and let's
Of
talk about this topic?
course. I'll never
Because
say no. Of course.
because me and Miss T had this a few other stuff and on her platform. And right now is everybody kept saying y'all should keep doing more, y'all should keep doing more. But you know what? Life happened. People get busy. And to me, like I tell you right now, as long as I have a platform, she always welcome. She always welcome.
Thank you, Boogaloo. Boogaloo.
Yeah. So thank you. Hartford,
Hartford,
Connecticut in the
Connecticut
house.
in the house.
You got my like on all video. You're a good man. Thank you, Christian. So you tried
That's
to be. You tried to right your wrong or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like I told you right now, Wiz, like I appreciate, like I tell you right now, everybody that's out here, everybody that stopped and took the time, you know what I'm saying, to, join into the discussion. Like
right.
Charles Brown said, Miss T, I watch your documentary, you are a strong woman, you know?
It's
Somebody else
all God, baby. It's all God. He has
some
kept me, and I am so grateful. That's why, listen, and I tell people every day, listen, it's the smaller things in life that matter so much to me right now. Listen, sometimes we have out here in these streets, y'all worrying about the wrong shit, the wrong stuff. Don't please nobody stop doing shit for social media. Stop fronting for the streets because at the end of the day, the only one that's going to be there for you is the Almighty. And that's it. And that's real.
And even right now, Miss T, like even right now, what message would you have for a young lady that basically right now is out there but kind of confused, don't know whether to go left, I don't know whether to go right. Like to me, you got somebody brand new, 21 years old, thinking they
Right.
grown, but they decisive. Like, damn, man, I need some words to guide me into that right direction. What type
Right.
of word would you have?
The thing with that is because I don't know what their family situation is, people still out here doing what they got to do to eat. People out here doing what they got to do just to lay somewhere, whether it's comfortable or not. You know what I'm saying? This depends on what their situation is. But I will say this: find what it is that you're passionate about and what you're good at, and do that. Concentrate on that. Sometimes we think that it doesn't matter what you do; just go ahead and do it. Because at the end of the day, time waits for no man. Time waits for no man. Sometimes we say we're going to do this and do that, and we want to wait a year or two when you could have done that already and got it over with. Either you go back, get your education. If not, again, find something that you're passionate about and make it work for you. Don't allow nobody to use you. Um, and just, oh God, the word that I'm looking for escapes me, but just again, just find things that you're passionate about and do it. Whether you want to be an entrepreneur or something, you can do it. Find a mentor, find somebody that you admire, that you know that's not going to take advantage of you, and say, you know what, I need your help with something. Not monetary, you want the knowledge so that you can go out there and be a better person. Because sometimes that's all you need, is not monetary all the time. That knowledge is priceless. So, and that's for my men and my young men and my young women. The knowledge is everything. You keep that forever. You know what I'm saying? With that, you could get the money, you could get this, and you get that. But don't allow nobody to use you out in these streets. Listen, it's not what y'all think it is. It's really not. Don't let these guys and their money and their cars use you for what? For what? Because you can't get that back. Once you give that up, you don't get that back.
Hey,
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Minnie.
okay, Miss T, you got to have more story. Your doc was fire. You know what?
Thank you.
Hey, don't tell her that, man. Because once again, right now is I was on InfoMind YouTube channel first. My my piece should have hit 1 million first. Mine hit 1 million, but right now, probably like a year after hers, and hers, I had like a year head start, and she came up there with Miss T, Harlem Heron, and all of a sudden her joint just shot up there. But don't get me wrong. Once again, you got to remember, Infomine, like right now, is before its time. He is a writer. He's a
Yeah.
director, he's an executive producer, and he's a perfectionist. So once
Yeah.
again, when he did Minds, like the more and more documentary he did on the Infomind platform, and shout out to Infomind, shout out to Timbo, the more and more he do, he get better. And right
Yeah.
now, like I told her, and then right when I started with Infomind, he had less than 30,000 subscribers. So basically, by the time he dropped Yo Doc, how many subscribers did he have? Do you know? Do you remember?
Nah, I don't remember.
Okay.
I
See,
don't
I
know, but
pay
I'm sure it
attention.
was shooting up.
Yeah, I pay attention. And to me, he had less than 30,000. So once
Wow.
again, I'll watch his platform grow to over 200 and something thousand. So folks,
Wow.
despite he haven't done anything around, I say shout out to him. Right now, from my understanding,
Definitely.
he lost his dad not too
Oh,
long ago.
wow.
May his dad so rest in peace. Right now
Gotta
is
hit
my
him up.
my deepest condolences to him and his family. Right now,
Absolutely.
I love Jay. I love Infomine. I love
Yeah,
Timbo.
he's
Good
dope.
people. And what I'm saying right now is whatever he do, if he do a project, he try to perfect it. So once
Yeah.
again, like I said right now, shout out to the Infomine platform because
Yeah.
once again, before I went on Vlad TV, I went on Infomine, the Infomine channel, and like he did a dynamite job. And then all of a sudden, right now is I should have waited and let Miss T. I should let him did Miss T first, then let him did mine. Yeah, her stuff is near 3 million.
I want to, for my young girls or fellas too, this book here is called Reflections. This is one of my books. This will be, if anybody email me, I'll send you a copy for free. I just need your address and stuff. But let me tell you something. This book right here, going back to what you asked me, Glaze, what would I say to a young lady? I think this book here will say it all. It's a really good book. It's called Reflections. Life is about change. Have you?
What is your
And I
email address? Royalty
royaltypub@gmail.com.
royalty. See, I'm putting that in there as we speak. Go ahead,
Okay.
continue.
Yeah,
Talk. Yeah.
royaltypub@gmail. And it talks about relationships. It talks about the 5 P's. Perfect planning prevents a poor performance. If you never haven't heard that. I have a chapter because it was in COVID. I have a chapter called I love him, I love her, I dislike him, I dislike her. Because again, people realized that they were in a house with somebody forcibly because COVID made us stay in the house, and they realized that they was with somebody for 5 or 10 years that they didn't even like or knew. And that's again, it's about relationships. and these young adults out here having babies with someone without having that connection with them. So it's really good. It's really an uplifting book, and I think this will be a good book for my young adults to read. And it'll and it has a self evaluation exercise in here that you can do on yourself, or have somebody do it for you or on you, but they have to be honest. Because that's what you want. You want to be brutally honest with yourself so you can make change. Life is about change. So yeah, you know.
So look what I just put up and see if that's correct.
Yes. Yep.
So look what she did. Here it is right now is, okay, those that out there, this is a hell of an opportunity. Here it is, this young lady, the lovely Miss T. Email her at Miss T at royaltypub@gmail.com to get your copy Reflection by Miss T. So the bottom line is right now, she's willing to share her experience and reflection for free.
And it's
So
for men and women.
men and women.
Men and women.
So that's like, here it is. How many times right now you got people that's willing to give you knowledge, information for free? So once again, she's taking her time, come on my platform, and willing to send y'all copy for free. So sit back and think about it. She ain't asked for posters. She ain't asked for anything. So what I'm gonna do is this: anybody that interested in getting that book for free, if you decided that right now, because this woman want to give you something for free, if you decided that you want to bless her on Cash App, what is your Cash App information, Miss T?
$, MS
Hold up, hold up,
T
hold up, hold up, hold up. $ MS
MS TEE
TEE
134.
134. So once again, this woman is willing to give y'all free books. She ain't asking for anything. So, but once again, what I'm looking at it right now is this is a single woman. But if she willing to send y'all stuff from her inventory, that costs her to get. And not only that, it's gonna cost her posters. So once again, I'm saying right now, one hand wash the other, two hand wash the face. So she willing to give you something for free. I think honestly speaking, I'm not asking nothing for myself. I think you should bless her because once again, I like that and I think that's huge. So once again, anybody wants your free copy of Reflection, email Miss T at royaltypub@gmail.com to get your copy of Reflection by
Yep.
the author Miss T herself. You'll get a signed copy at that. In
Yes.
the same token, what I'm actually going to do to show your token of appreciation, bless her. Because once again, here it is right now, where she is a single black woman, and the difference right now is always best to give than receive. So this is what she decided to do. This is not planned. She's going by what's in her heart. So automatically, those you that want to bless her, this is how I want y'all to bless her. I want y'all to bless her by, you know what I'm saying, Cash App, dollar
Mhm.
bill, Miss T 134. Dollar
Thanks,
bill,
guys.
Miss T 134. Because once again, I came from an environment, it's best to give than receive. So right now, this woman's saying right now, look, email me, Miss T at royaltypub@gmail.com to get your copy of Reflection by Miss T. She ain't asked for
Yeah.
a dime. So she's giving because she believes it's best to give than receive. But I'm asking you on my own, you know what I'm saying, to bless her, Cash App. You know what I'm saying, at dollar bill, Miss T 134.
Yeah. I'm really proud of this book. I really am because it's like it has a lot in there about faith, wellness, finances, and more importantly, it's about reflecting and having a relationship with yourself, which is more important. A lot of people don't know themselves, but you gotta have. That's why I have a self evaluation exercise, and you gotta have a good relationship with yourself and know you before you can have a relationship with any man or woman out there, even your kids. You got to know you. So I'm proud of this book, to be honest with
But
you.
that's easy said than done.
Yeah,
How can I know you if I don't know me? You
right.
know, and once again, do I really want to know me? You know,
Right. That's why I said with that exercise, you got to really want to know the truth. And hopefully, you could be truthful with yourself or whoever gives you the exercise is going to be brutally honest with you, because a lot of people don't really want to. You know how many people, I know people who can't stay in a house. Like, some people have to be out because that me time for themselves is wicked. It's wicked. A lot of people don't want to know themselves because of whatever. It could be trauma that they have gone through or whatever, but
Mhm.
it's serious.
But you know why? Because once again, like I said right now, is that's like a brother. Me being in a jail cell, you don't got another choice. You locked down 24 hours a
Right.
day. You got to know. Look what my man Hagen Walk. This is a great example of black folks helping each other out. You don't have to always drag each other down and see each other as competition. Grow the collective pie, and we can all have a piece. See, that's why I say I love that brother because Walt
Yeah.
Lee is very, very powerful. And right now, he just sit back. You don't know when he's here and when you're not here, but when he make a statement, it's profound. Like right
Hmm.
now is look at this. This is great example of black folks helping each other out. You don't have to always drag each other down and see each other as competition. Grow the collective pie, and we should all have a piece. Because once again, I don't believe in that crab in the barrel mentality. I don't believe in right now. It's like to me,
I
you need
hate it. I
you see
hate it.
getting on these platforms, yelling, screaming, being disrespectful, and talking this, talking that. It's not about that. Right now, don't get me wrong. Can I go there? You goddamn right. I can be the best.
I've
But
been there.
do I want to go there? I don't want to
Right.
go there.
Right.
Even right now, man. I got a brother that I met. Shout out to Terrence Gangster William. Terrence Gangster William just came home and doing 24 years. Right now, Birdman brother. My business partner, like hooked me up with Terrence. And right now is this dude is so humble. So if you listen to him, so meek. And to me, if you listen to his word, and to me, he's natural. But he was out there on those streets in New Orleans doing all type of stuff. So he's on Vlad. Within 3 weeks, his stuff shot out to like 1.4 million within 3 weeks. I'm about to look it up now because it's probably more than that by now. So right now, I've been on Vlad for like over 2 years, and right now is guess what? Here it is. Mine been on Vlad for over 2 years, and it only hit like 1.6 million. This guy just got on Vlad, and in 3 weeks, his stuff is over. Like I said, right now is like 1 like when I'm saying like 4 million views. So right now is when I'm listening to him and get to know him, I'm saying right now is listen, Miss T, he's more funny than Kevin Hart, and he don't even try. He don't even try, and he's more funny than Kevin Hart, and he's not
Wow.
even trying. He just natural. And some of the things that he's saying, look, in 3 weeks, 1.5 million views. In three
Wow.
weeks, in 2 years, mine is 1.6. But look, he's so humble, he's so
Right.
meek, and he's down to earth. And
Right.
now it's like it is like, wait a minute here. And like I said, right now is those are the people that you surround yourself with. So I guess
Mm.
Boozy went on Vlad and tried to talk all type of trash about him. And
Really?
the difference is the way he
Do they know
responds.
each
Yes and no. He
other? Okay.
Boozy know about his reputation. So he knew about his reputation. So what I'm
Right.
saying is the way Terrence responded back to Boozy, it's like right now he put on white gloves and he didn't even get the white glove dirty.
Yeah, because sometimes some things don't need a response.
Yeah. And like I told you right now, Miss T, like if you I got seen his link. And what I'm saying is right now, genuine guy. And like he said right now, man, listen, he like I told you right now, if you listen to him, and what get me if me and him be on if me and him be on right now, and you see how you look at the comment, he be over there like this.
That's me.
I said, man, put some glasses on, man. Man. Even right now, he said, "Listen, man, I'm just glad to be home, man." He said, "The first thing I did when I got home, I went and got me some Popeye. I love me some Popeye." I said, "Man, you gonna get a Popeye commercial, man." But once again,
Mhm.
he don't yell, he don't scream, he don't curse. He's a natural funny guy,
Ooh,
and like
but how many years did he do?
24 years, 23
I
years,
mean, that'll humble you. My
and
ex-husband did 24 and 7. And it's like he don't even look like it. He looked like a baby in the face.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and even with you, it's like if you haven't grown from doing that time, then it was like, come on. At
Yeah.
some point, you gotta grow. You gotta change your mindset.
Mhm.
So it's good. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, and not only that, like I said right now, was he was part of what's that? Hot Boys, New Orleans. Birdman is his brother. Slim Williams is his brother. Right now, Lil Wayne and all those guys, Juvenile, BG, and all that stuff. And like I said right now, some of the young guys from that keep in contact with me from New Orleans, they say, "Yo, man, he was the real deal." So one time he asked me a question. He said, "OG, imagine if I would have came to New York, man, and you want to I would have came to you and say, look, man, I want half. I want half of your territory." He said, what would you told me, OG? I said, first of all, you're not no bad young lady. I said, so that means you wouldn't have been my wife. I said, man, I would have gave you half of these bullets, man, sent you back to New Orleans or whatever, man. Yeah, but I'm saying right now with Miss T, natural, genuine. He's Muslim now.
Okay.
He got his life together, and I love that. And even right
Right.
now, like he would do. He was doing a live yesterday, and he said, "Well, here it is. Everybody want me to stay in there, be in jail. They want to call me a rat. They want to call me this and that. Right now is he said right now, I pray to Allah, show me a way. He gave me a way. I took that way. So right
Right.
now is he say right now, but Allah gave me my life. He said now for those of you that don't know who Allah is God."
Right.
But I'm saying he's like I said right now, Kevin Hart. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing. How can I say? He's not a comedian. He just
Right.
natural his
Naturally
personality.
funny.
He just
Nice.
natural down to earth and like like right. But he was not to be messed with. Even right now, he go he talking about Boozy. He said, Boozy, you coming after me? He said, but you got to remember. Here it is right now is when you try to send word to me and I send word back to you, I told my people make sure he's all right. And I go, he said, right now, don't worry about it. He's in PC. That he was in protected custody or whatever, man. So that's what I'm just trying to tell you right now. So
Right.
anyway, folks, listen. Thank you for joining me and Miss T tonight. And once again, like I said right now, was guess what? Miss T just gave y'all a blockbuster offer, and I'm trying to go back to it and put it up there. Miss T basically said right now, anybody that's out there, if you email her at Miss T, if you Miss T at royaltypub at gmail.com, she'll send you a free copy of Reflection by Miss T. So to
And it's for
me,
men and women.
I think that's very, very powerful.
Yeah.
But once again, if she gonna go out on a limb like that, remember, posters cost. And not only that, it's not right now where she had to pay for the shipment. She get it by the bulk, but she had to pay for it. But in the same token, if she's gonna do that, I think honestly speaking, right now, each and every one of you that decide to get that free book, I want you to bless her cash app. But once again, even if you just want to bless her cash app just on GP, what I'm gonna do is email Miss T at royaltypub at gmail.com to get your copy of Reflection by Miss T. But right now, find it in your heart, find it in your spirit, find it in the grace. I'm saying right now is guess what? To bless her cash app at dollar bill Miss T 134. So once
Uh,
again, no,
but
but
I don't want them to forget why we had this video today anyway. Men,
education.
right, to educate our men. Listen, a fat ass and a cute face is not always a prize. Females, you got to be careful. Do not let money or cars or anything cloud your judgment because you might make a decision that you will regret. So be careful with you know who you're talking to, who you give yourselves to. And guys, is females out here setting dudes up all the time. I mean, just be careful, guys. Be careful, females. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Love you more than you love anybody else, or love you more than thinking that making that decision right there is more important than taking care of yourself. So yeah, I mean,
Hey, what we need to know and understand, what you say, never trust a big button to smile. That girl is
right.
poison,
Right.
poison,
Poison.
poison, poison. Let me do
Right.
my that girl is poison, poison. I don't know if I
Right.
can do all that. The Roger Rabbit and
Right.
all that other stuff. I
Be
don't know how to do
careful.
that. But like I said right now, we guess what? Like what we talking about is the situation that went viral over the weekend. How this young lady went out there to L.A. This guy sent for her, and what wound up happening? It was a bad situation. So what I'm gonna do is right now, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find it one more time and play it or whatever, and let y'all see what we was talking about. Because once again, um, every situation is not, I'm saying, the best. Sit back and think about different things or whatever. Because once again, if you get caught up in that nonsense, guess what's gonna happen? That could have been an unfortunate situation. That guy was a sick
Yeah.
individual. That guy was a sick individual. They could have had a. It could have went the wrong way. So
Sure. Sure. Yep.
So I can I don't give a fuck.
they was facing it every. They
And
was
you really taking me
FaceTiming
all the
every
way back
day.
to the fucking airport. You really taking me back to the airport. And you're taking me back to the airport because of what? Tell me why. Give me no cheeks.
He didn't give her no sex.
To give you no what? I flew you out.
He said the cheeks. Oh my
You're lame
goodness.
as fuck. No, you're lame as fuck. No, you're fucking lame. You're lame. Just take me to the fucking airport. Just get me there. Just get me there. My crib, titties out, stuff like that. Taking showers in my shower. Nigga, it's my body. What you talking about? I don't care. I don't have to give you my coochie. Are you okay? I don't have to give you my coochie. Lay in my bed. No. Get dropped off. Oh, I don't even know why the fuck I came here. I don't even. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Stop recording me. Stop recording me, nigga. Don't fly her out. Give me the phone.
Don't fly her out. He say what he say? Don't fly her out.
Yeah, he telling other people don't fly her out. You shouldn't have flew her out.
My fucking confirmation number. What? Ain't no confirmation number. What you need? Ain't no confirmation of my flight.
He said, yo, that's crazy. He canceled her flight. Hopefully she got some bread to get her own ticket to go back.
You want to give me no cheeks? Nigga, you're lame as fuck. Because you can't get no pussy.
Thank you, Hawk.
Go. I'm not paying for your ticket. I'm not paying for none of that shit. You're lame as fuck. You can't get no pussy. All right. Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket.
Hey, look at that, man. Desperate people do desperate things right now. That mean to
Yeah.
tell me right now, you think right now, like that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing on both of their behalf.
Right.
That's embarrassing on both of their behalf.
Absolutely.
Both of them is right now is guess what? The guilty party. So right now is
Yeah.
you know what? If Brian Glaze Gibbs and Miss T had the donkey of the day will go to both of them because they both are donkey of the day. You agree? Okay. So listen, folks, this is what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go ahead and end it. Thank y'all once again. Get y'all reflection book, but make sure
Yeah.
right now is make sure you cash out my girl at dollar bill Miss T 134. Like I said right now, folks, thank y'all for joining in. Peace,
Thank
love,
you,
and
guys.
prosperity, and hopefully
Thank
me,
you,
the lovely Miss
Glaze.
T, will be coming up doing something else on my platform, on her platform. Only thing right now, she want me on her platform. Only thing she got to do is just call me. And right now,
That's right.
and you know what I'd be like if she called me to be on her platform? I'd be like Michael Jackson, Jackson 5. I'll be there. I'll be
Thank you,
there.
darling.
Call my name. I'll be there. Everybody, good night. Hit that like button, subscribe,
Good
hit that
night,
like button,
guys.
subscribe to the
Yes.
channel, follow her on IG. You know what I'm saying right now? Thank y'all. Peace, love, and prosperity. One love. All right. One love.